What's up, Facebook? I'm going to wait on Facebook to build me an audience. As you come on, hit tag, hit share, tag somebody you love, tag somebody you care about, tag somebody you want to motivate. I'm believing God to do the miraculous for somebody on today. I wanted to stop in and be a blessing to someone on tonight. So I'm going to wait for Facebook to build me an audience. How are you guys? How are you? How are you? How are you? As soon as I get on, Lord Jesus, people want to start coming. How are you? How are you guys? How are you? Yes, how are you? As you come on, hit share and hit tags. Tag somebody you love, tag somebody you care about, tag somebody you want to motivate. We are stuck in traffic, so I'm like, let me come inspire somebody, honey. You see, it's raining like crazy where I'm at. But I wanted to come and motivate somebody. So I need you guys to just comment below that you can hear me clearly. Because of the storm, just comment below. I can hear you, I can hear you, I can hear you. And as you come on, begin to hit share and tag some people that you love, that you care about, that you want to motivate. Thank you so much, Miss Patet. Thank you, Michelle. Come on, come on. I need you to tag about 5 people. Let's not play with the devil since we got time. It's not by coincidence that you are on here. Let me come on here to inspire somebody, to encourage somebody that we are in a season that you don't have time to settle in anymore. What God got in front of you is way better. It's way bigger. So it's no more time for settling. Settling, watch this, people of God. Settling for your joy being taken away from you. Settling in depression. Settling by continuing to allow the same people to hurt you over and over again. Your season of settling is over. So as you come on, you guys know I can't get started until I feel like everybody is on here who's supposed to be on here. So I'm going to give you about another 2 minutes to just go crazy with tagging and sharing. Do you know, people of God, when you don't have a seed to put in the ground, your obedience is beyond a seed? Do you get what I'm saying? So somebody might say, you know what, I'm going to tag that person I seen posting crazy on Facebook earlier today. Let me tag my cousin that's going through it. Let me tag my church friend that needs to be inspired. Do you understand? So I want you to take another 60 seconds and just begin to tag and share. That's the way to do it, Miss Jasmine. Come on, come on. Rakia Lake, what's up? What's up? Where my taggers at? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's it, Johnson. Johnson, Love Dominique. Shanita Bryan, what's up, Queen? That's it, that's it, that's it. So I wanted to just stop in. While I was in traffic, my husband is driving. I said, you know what? I am going to go live and let me inspire somebody while we're cruising on I-95 because the weather is bad right now. And God told me to deal with the people on settling. It's so many of you have settled the last few seasons you have been in. Some of you have settled in relationships. The only reason you're still trying to make it work is for the children. Somebody ought to comment below, that's not a reason to stay. That's not a reason to stay. Some of you have settled for others mistreating you for so long, afraid to say something because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or everybody will be mad with you when you decide to speak up. Some of you, excuse me, people of God, have settled on a job. You know that you're supposed to be a business owner by now, but you're settling with the fact, people of God, that this job is paying you well, or you're afraid to step out on faith, or you're afraid to start that business because what if you don't get the clientele and you still got to provide for your bills? Some of you are in a state, people of God, where you have settled long enough. Settled long enough. Settled long enough. Some of you are still in the hood. Why? Because your mentality is stuck there. God got so much greater and so much bigger for you, but you have settled with the fact that, okay, I'm going to be on low income the rest of my life. I'm going to be on Section 8 the rest of my life. I'm going to be on food stamps the rest of my life. Devil is a liar. You are the next millionaire in your family. You are the next generational curse breaker. You are the next person in your family, I don't know who I'm speaking to, that will graduate, that will accomplish things, that will start that business. We are not in a season, people of God, where we got time to settle any longer. Where we got time to settle any longer. It's time for you to step out on faith and take back the promises of God. Somebody ought to comment below. Devil, I'm coming for everything you took from me. I'm coming for every single thing you took from me. Some of you have settled with being the other woman. I don't understand that. When did it become okay for you to have to share somebody that you, when you know your wife material and you should have you somebody you deserve? But you've got into this place where you okay with this triangle love affair. You are in a season, woman of God, where you cannot settle anymore. Some of you men have settled with, you know what? I'm going to be in the streets all my life. I'm going to be on the block all my life. But God is calling you to something way bigger, way more humongous than where your mindset is still stuck at. So at some point, you got to say, I'm in a season where I can't settle anymore. Some of you, watch this, people of God. You can't settle for messy friendships in this season. You put up with it the last few years of your life. You've put up with it even in your family. You've put up with people connected to you being messy for a long time. But where God is taking you, you do not have time for it in this season. So it's not that you're acting funny. It's that where you're going is greater than what's behind you, and you don't have time to keep doing friend checks along the way. Somebody ought to comment that thing below. I don't have time to do friend checks along the way. I don't have time to do friend checks along the way. I know I kind of gave you chances last year, and you did a few things I didn't like the year before, and I just don't have time to do a friend check in this season. Why? Because I'm elevating. A lot of you are still stuck in the same bucket, people of God, with the rest of the crabs. Why? Because you're trying to bring crabs along with you. God is pulling you out and pulling you up, but you're too busy trying to grab everybody's claw behind you. You trying to bring every other crab out the bucket with you, and God is saying where you're going, they can't even go. Why? Because their mentality have not caught up with what God is doing in your life. Everybody not happy for you in this season. So you are in a season where you don't have time to even settle in friendships. That's big. Because no one wants to feel alone. That's big. Why? Because people want people rooting in their corner. That's big. Why? Because you feel you've invested so much time into everyone else that, you know what, it's my time to shine and everybody should be happy, but it's the total opposite. So you're in the season where you don't have time to settle. You don't have time to settle. Right now, you're getting ready to experience some of the best days of your life. And before you get to some of the best days of your life, it might come with some pain. It might come with a few tears. It might come with some whoopings along the way. It might come with you losing some things along the way. But God said it'll all be worth it if you just trust him. So can you trust him in the middle process? Can you trust him when you don't hear him responding to your prayers? Can you trust him when it seems like your life is showing you that God isn't real? Mighty God. Can you trust him? Can you trust him? I just need somebody to comment below. God, I trust you for real. I remember when I first started going to church, and I was still dib and dab in the club every now and then, in the bar every now and then, trying to follow my husband. You know how you got saved and then you got for real saved? Can you trust him for real this time? Do you believe that he still has time to answer your prayers? Do you believe that God has time still to fix the very things you're praying for? You're in a season where you can't settle for being double-minded. You're in a season, people of God, where you can't settle for being second best. You are in a season, people of God, where you can't settle for the enemy beating you up mentally day after day. You need a sound mind. Matter of fact, you deserve a sound mind. Some of you are working 2-3 jobs just to provide. Some of you, come on, people of God, are working 2-3 jobs and still coming home cooking and cleaning for a man that don't even belong to you. When do you get up and you say, I'm done settling? When do you get up and you say, give me back my house keys? When do you get up and say, you can't drive my car no more? When do you get up and say, I deserve better? I'm talking to some people on tonight that don't mind being honest and don't mind saying, I've settled for the last few years. Some of you have been settling for the last few months. But when do you stand up on your feet, people of God, and say, I'm done settling? Done. Done. Like I like my steak well done. I'm done settling. I'm done with being made a fool of. I'm done with being used. Come on, that should really right there resonate in somebody's spirit. Right there, that should have hit home. That should have made somebody shout hallelujah right there. I'm done with being used. I'm done with you only needing me when it's beneficial to you. Come on, I don't know who it is. Some of you watch this. People only call you when they need help with their bills. Some of you people only call you when they want to lay down and have somebody to sleep with. Some of you people only call you when they need a babysitter. I don't know who this is for, but it's time for you to wake up and turn your discernment on. You are in a season, people of God, where you do not have time to settle anymore. The enemy has only been able to beat you up the way he's been beating you up because you've got comfortable with selling. You've got comfortable with settling. You've got comfortable with settling. The enemy of God, he got you afraid to move your feet and step out on faith. You've been saying all your life, I want to get my kids out the hood. And you know, all odds are against you. Some of you got a background. Some of you live in check to check, just, you know, disability or unemployment, but God's sake, he's bigger than a check. He's bigger. I don't know who this is for. It's for somebody because somebody's sowing already and I ain't gave the number. It's bigger than a check. God is bigger than a check. Somebody ought to comment below. God is bigger. God is bigger. This season you are in, baby. Unemployment, a grant money, a loan, or your bank account got nothing on what God is about to do for you. He wants you to get to a place where you stop settling. He wants you to get to a place where you stop being double-minded. He wants you to get to a place where you trust him for real. I told you I was saved, but then I got saved, for real saved. You ain't gonna catch me in a club. So at some point in your life, people of God, you got to say, I know I deserve better. At some point in your life, people of God, you got to say, the best is yet to say, this too shall pass. At some point in your life, people of God, you got to say, I don't have time to settle. And watch this. If the people you're connected to got a settling spirit, remove yourself. If the people you're connected to got a spirit where they're comfortable with not having enough, you got some people, they comfortable with not having enough. They don't want the overflow. They're comfortable with waiting on a check every month. No, you deserve way better than that. Eyes have not seen, nor ears have heard what God truly, really wants to do through you. But do you believe that God can do it? I don't know who I'm speaking to. Do you believe he still have time to do it? I don't know who I'm speaking to. Do you believe that you're about to walk into some of the best days of your life the minute you stop settling? The minute you stop settling. You're miserable on your job because you should have been left and started your own business. Stop settling. You're miserable in that relationship because God got somebody way better for you, but you're settling. You're okay with being used. How does that work? You know your worth, but won't operate your worth, won't demand your worth. Won't demand that you be treated better. Won't demand that you be respected. We are in a season, people of God, where you got to stop. I'm just talking to the 275 that's on here. I came on here for a quick live, and y'all know 27 is my number. I'm just talking to the 275 that are on here real quick. It's storming out where I'm at, so I decided to do a live video while in the car coming back from getting measured for my dress, for my book signing. I don't know who this is for. I need you to comment below. I'm done settling. You ought to put that thing in capital letters. I'm done. I dare you to even put your name to that thing. Shakira's done settling. Put your name to that thing and put it in capital letters, because sometimes you got to decree a thing and you got to expect God to move right away. So I'm believing that when you decree, come on, I'm talking to the 279 that are on here real quick. When you decree that I'm done settling, things will begin to shift. I'm done being broke. I'm done being depressed. I'm done using drugs. Come on, I'm done being second. Come on, I'm done having to be mama and daddy. Come on, who am I speaking to? I'm done. being talked about. I'm done being lied on. I'm done being used and abused. I'm done not being respected. I'm done not going after everything the enemy took from me. I'm done having to walk in my mother's and father's mistakes. Come on, the generational curse, it stops with you. You got to be in your season of done. Your season of done. Come on, who am I speaking to? Your season of done. It's listen, some people, they like their steak rare, medium rare. Some of it like them bloody. But baby, I be too afraid to catch, it be salmonella, all that stuff. Call me scary, call me what you want. But baby, I tell them, make everything that I send in the kitchen when I'm at a restaurant, make it done, baby. Give me my steak well done, fry my chicken hard. I need to make sure that thing is dead. We are in a season where we got to die to some things. That things that has been mentally tormenting you 6 months ago should not still be bothering you mentally. Sometimes you got to die to things. Come on. You should not still be getting turned on by somebody else's man. You got to die to that thing. You know you deserve better. So anytime I send my food in home, baby, send that steak back out done. Well done. You can burn it a little bit if you want to. I need to make sure whatever they done cut up is fully dead. And that's how we got to be even in our flesh. It's fully dead. It's fully dead. Some people should be dead to you. I'm not talking about in the natural realm, but I mean spiritually. Baby, we broke up 2 weeks ago. There's no reason, come on somebody, that they should be calling you back at 3 a.m. in the morning and your legs are wired up like Lamborghini doors. Especially if they're not your husband. I'm sorry. At some point, you got to say, I'm done. Them 3 words, I love you, should not be able to reel you back in every single time. Stop settling. You are in a season where you don't have time to settle. Where you don't have time to settle. Done. I'm done being broke. I don't want to continue to borrow from people. I don't want to continue to wait on the check on the 1st and the 3rd of every month. I don't want to continue to wait on the child support check. If he's quit working, you don't got no income coming in. At some point, you got to say, I am done with it all. Just comment below all. ALL, all. Comment that thing below all. I'm done with it at all, whatever your all may be. I'm done with being talked to any kind of way. My husband used to be, oh bitch, oh whore, calling me out my name, and I'm telling you. And then I started telling him, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, especially in front of my daughter. You got to know your worth and put your feet down. You are done with being disrespected. I need to challenge some people real quick, and the seeds are already being sown, and I didn't ask for a seed to be sown yet, but I'm seeing the symbols come up on the top of my screen right now. I want to challenge you to open your mouth while the waters are stirring. Watch this, people of God, and comment what you're done from. Don't worry about who on this live right now. I just want you to comment what it is you're done from. I'm done being broke. I'm done being brokenhearted. Come on. I'm done being made fun of. I'm done being used and abused. Come on. I'm done being mentally tormented by who raped me. Come on. Who is this for right now? I'm done sleeping on somebody else's couch. Who is this for right now? You better begin to claim a thing. You better put that thing in the atmosphere. Some of you should be done with going shelter to shelter with your children. Your daddy is a king. You're your father's favorite. You better talk about that thing. You never got a natural daddy in your life, but it's something about your spiritual father that has always made sure you okay. I'm done. Come on. Some of you should be done with dropping out of school. Come on. You dropped out of school. You want to go back and finish college. Some of you don't have the student loans, and God's saying, go back. He said, this time around, it won't be delayed. I'm done with being denied. Doors closing on me over and over and over again. Who is that for? Stop settling. We are in a season where settling is unacceptable anymore. It's unacceptable. That means it shouldn't be happening, period. It comes with growth, people of God. It comes with growth, people of God. It comes with growth, people of God. Come on, I'm in agreement with you, Perry Tierra. I'm in agreement with you, Patsy Griffin. You better say that thing. Don't worry about who judging you because you saying you done with being broke. Don't worry about who won't get judging you because you saying I'm done with using drugs. Some of you should be done with disappointing your family. Come on. Some of you should be done with lying. Speaking a thing, knowing it's the total opposite. You got to be done. I'm too old for it. I can't do what I used to do anymore. I'm in a season where I'm done. I'm done with settling. You are all settled out, baby. You all settled out. Katrina Buck, I'm in agreement with you, Narita Mays. So when I was coming back from getting fitted from my dress fitting for my book release, it was raining. We walked in the place and it was sunny out. We come back out, clouds gray everywhere. And I said to my husband, dang, how did it get like that? We get on I-95 and it's just raining and thundering. I don't know if y'all can get it storming, but it's raining bad where I am now. And it's like, we went in one way and to come out, the weather done shifted. I don't like getting wet, but you better learn to dance in the rain. Your life can be here at one point. You can have it all together. Not needing or wanting for anything. Your marriage is up. Your finances is up. And it looks one way and then boom, at the snap of the fingers, the enemy allowed the devil to try you. What are you going to do then when that happens? When everything around you seems like it's failing. When everything around you, it seems like you've lost everything. And the Holy Spirit is saying, don't settle. Some of you should be sick of being angry. Every day you get up, it's a crazy look on your face. You walk around mad, don't nobody want to speak to you. You look depressed, broke, beaten down, frustrated, aggravated every day. No, you should be done with that. Smile, you woke up this morning, God still got time to do it. Woo, that's my number. I see at the top right now it's saying 333. I'm going to go and challenge somebody to sow a $33 seed right now. It's a lot of people been sowing, but let me call the number out right now. And they've been sowing more than the seed I'm calling. And in the memo section, I want you to put this $33 seed. Some people are going to sow $333. Some people are going to sow $33. But I want you to put this $30 seed. And in the memo section, I want you to put, I'm done with settling. You got to know what you're sowing into in this season. I see people asking me the information to sow. I'm typing it into the bottom. It's pinned to the bottom also. But we are in a season, people of God, where you should be tired of settling. So watch this. 33 is for double for your trouble. Okay? 33 is for double for your trouble. Some people are going to sow $333. And that's because you need God to triple. It's 3 things or more you need God to do for you. I don't want you to just be sowing right now. I need you to put in the memo section and be led by God. Don't sow just to sow. Sow because you believe the words that are coming out of my mouth. And some people, if you don't have seed to sow, you don't have to say it. God know your heart. You share the live so you're going to get blessed. You tag others so you're going to get blessed. He knows who have it, he knows who have it and who doesn't have it. He already know that. He already know that, so you don't even got to explain that. You don't even have to explain that. Yes. And as you sow, I need you to put in the memo section, people of God, that you are sowing. Hold on. I'm just typing it in. Hold on, people of God. I want you to put that you are sowing right now into your done settling season. You're done with settling. And like I said, be led by God to sow. Don't just sow. It's a lot of, listen, some of you are sowing right now and you're not putting in the memo section what you're sowing for. When you put a seed in the ground in this season, baby, you got to be specific with the very things you're trusting God to do. So if you know you have kind of been just stuck in limbo, you've been okay with settling, you've kind of been okay with where you've been at in your life. It's been just enough to get by, baby. That's not enough. That's not enough. Sabrina Reed, then I'm in agreement with you, baby. If God told you to pull that car over and this word was for you, so you can comment that thing below, baby, I'm in agreement with you. I'm in agreement with you. There's a lot of people sowing right now. Let me just read some of the names. The Chubby Dollhouse, I got your seed. Katrina Buck, I got your seed. Kenzie, I got your seed. Monique Greer, I got your seed. It's a lot of people sowing right now. And they're putting in the memo section what I told them to put. God is up to something in this season. I wish y'all can hear. Let me turn this around so you can see how bad. Baby, it's thundering bad right now. It is thundering bad right now. And I'm believing, watch this, people of God, that as I speak whatever I'm speaking into the atmosphere, that God is watering the words that are coming from my mouth. Canteria, I think that's Jefferson, I got your seed. Tiffany Bowman, I always got your seed. Love you, Queen. Sheena Gordon, I got your seed. It's a lot of people sowing right now. That's just some of the people. Be done with settling. Be done with trying to make everybody happy before your own happiness. Be done with it. Some of you can't be happy because everybody's depending on your happiness. Everybody's riding your coattail. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. April, Jasmine Ferguson. April, I received your seed just now. I received your seed. We are in a season, people of God, where you got to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Chef Cindy, listen, the way God is about to bless you, I see Chef Cindy. That means you could cook. When you get that blessing, I see you sowed the seed. The Chubby Dog House, I see the seed. Renee Will, I'm in agreement with you. When you get that blessing, Chef, me and my husband want to play. We want to play. Yes, I love that. I'm done with making everybody happy. And then when you down and there ain't nobody there for some reason, I don't understand how that go. Doris Cummings, I got your seed. Claudine Green, Demetrius, I got your seed. Kiara Johnson, Miranda Butler. I got all the seeds that are coming in right now. I got all the seeds that are coming in right now. That whoever this Radu, whatever, I just blocked them. Do not get these people y'all cash apps, honey. I don't even give, listen, don't get these people y'all cash app. I don't get access for people cash app. Those are fake pages. I just blocked him. He was messaging people saying, send my cash app, baby. Those are fake pages. And I block by 4 or 5 of them a day. But they keep making pages. So it's like I'm at a point where I don't have time to block them. Y'all better just use wisdom. Stop settling in this season. You are more than enough. You are more than enough. The seed on tonight was $33 or $333. And I want you to put in the memo section, I'm done with settling. You done with being somebody else's fool. You done with being taken advantage of. You done with depending on someone else. You're done with living in someone else's household. You're done with not being told you're beautiful. You're done with not feeling it important. You're done with taking advantage of, even in church. Come on, who am I speaking to? You are in your season of done. I need somebody to put that below with a bunch of E's at the end. Done. I am done. So because I'm done, I'm about to experience some of the best days of my life. Because I am done, eyes have not seen nor ears have heard what God is about to do for me. Some of you got to be done chasing down lies. Some of you got to be done with it. Every lie that was told on you last year, you address. Every lie that was told on you last month, you address. When do you become done with it? Stay silent and pray. That's it, Shanika Lloyd. That's it, Delissa Card. Done. Done. Done with settling. If this message has blessed you, the information is pinned to the bottom. Cash App, Chime, and Zelle is 754-246-0580. PayPal is Shakira McFadden with 2 N's at AOL.com. The seed on today was $33 or $333. Double blessings, triple blessings from my mouth to God's ears. Everybody who has come and done, God please bless them. Everybody who has sowed a seed, double and triple, let it come back, God, 1,000-fold. In the mighty name of Jesus, I have gave you the information. We are in a season where you have to stop settling. God is up to something for you. Be done with it. Take care. Be blessed.